So bringing the feet hip width apart, feeling connection with the ground, with the floor. Feeling softness through the hips and the knees, allowing the spine to stack above the hip bones, and nice and relaxed in the shoulders, allowing those arms to sink downwards, feeling a looseness and warmth in the fingers, relaxed in the ankles, relaxing the ankles and the wrists, relaxing the knees and the elbows, relaxing the hips and the shoulders, and allow the head to float upwards. Just relaxing all that shoulder area, relaxing the throat muscles, the jaw muscles, and just feeling that head nice and light on top of a beautiful relaxed spine. Well, that really works for me. I hope that does a good job for you too. If you feel yourself sensation of rocking backwards, that's all part of readjusting balance. You probably, most likely, won't fall over. So feel that change in weight and go with it. And then sink down again through the hips and shoulders. Eyes are closed. Now we're going to sink slightly more in the hips downwards, sinking in the shoulders. And what will happen is a slight adjustment of weight, and the arms will float upwards in front without any effort whatsoever. Just wait for it to happen. And then you'll find your body sinking and relaxing more. And allow the knees to relax as well. Stop pulling them in towards each other. Stop trying to arrange them according to your brain. Just allow the knees to be. They know exactly how to be in a line with hips and ankles. Just release that tension. Feel the warmth generating and building in your hands and your palms. As you relax, feeling the energy flowing around your body freely. Go back to your shoulders, relax the elbows. Or do the combination again, relaxing the ankles and wrists, relaxing the knees and elbows, and the hips and shoulders. Allowing the head to float upwards, the tailbone to float downwards. Listening behind. In that extraordinary amount of space there is between hip and rib cage. Freeing up that whole area of your body and relaxing the chest. Breathing in, feel the breath coming into your body, breathing into your back, and then allowing the breath to flow outwards freely. Breathe in through the feet and back out into the earth. Breathe in through your back and out into the air through your back. And just try different ways of breathing in through the backs of your hands and back out through your hands. Okay. Nice big in-breath. And as you exhale, allow the hands to float back down. Keeping nice and relaxed. Allowing the hands to float gently down towards the sides, no effort. And bring the hands over Dantian. Another big in-breath into Dantian this time. We're going to float those hands around the Dantian, bring the whole body into action. Moving the body around the dantian, keeping eyes closed if you can. 3 turns in one direction, 2 come to stillness, and 3 turns in the other direction, waking up the body, feeling that energy store in the dantian, flowing outwards. Lovely. Bringing the hands to closing over dantian connection. Big in breath, on the out breath, relax the hands down to the sides. We're going to do heaven and earth. So big in breath in. And drawing that energy down through the body into the earth. Lovely. And shake. That's a good start, isn't it? Right. We're going to go straight into rolling shoulders. So feet hip width apart. And then bring the shoulders up the front, over the top, and down the back. So we're going to breathe it in. Open it out and breathe out again. Feel the shoulder blades moving across the back. Okay. And back the other direction, just 3 times. Nice big lungfuls of breath. Lovely, handshake. I think that was 3, I'm not sure. I got into the zone then. Right, again, go down to the ankles now. So bringing the foot off the floor, going to bring it in, feeling all the weight down on this side. So this leg is nice and empty and relaxed and loose. And then we're going to turn the ankles around, as we've done many times before. And back the other way. Feel the looseness all the way up into the hip. A nice balance in this supporting leg. Okay, change sides. Bring up to the heel, bring it in, and then over we go. And again, nice relaxation. Feel the nice looseness all the way from the hip down to the toes, giving the toes a little massage back the other way. Okay, nice and enlivening. Lovely, one more time. Yeah. And then shake all the way from the hip. Change sides, shake all the way from the hip. Whoop. Okay. Oh, that's good. Right, doing some other hip exercises this morning before I got on here. Oh yes, so as from last week, we're going to do the same again. So bringing the weight onto the one side, we're going to do circles. Let me take myself a little bit further back there. Do circles just above the ground. Feel it nice and loose in that hip area. And then back the other way. Try and keep the foot hovering just above the floor. All right, and change sides. You can feel probably in the flexors. If you need a support, go for the support. All right, you know your body best. Now if we go in opposite leg, back the other way. Hovering just above the floor. Sinking down in the hip and knee when you need to. All right, cool. And a little shake again. Cool, right. I've done it in yellow pen today, not the best. Okay, we're going to do push the mountain now. So bring the feet together. We're going to turn this one 45-degree angle with the weight on this side. So that's nice and empty. Then we're going to bring the weight across. Empty leg can now be picked up and placed to the diagonal. If you remember from the weeks before, it's like having a wide stance back here, but with the leg further forwards. So check knees, ankles, hips in line. Bring the weight forwards. Again, check if it's uncomfortable. If you need to be a bit wider, now's the time to do it. It's better to do it now than halfway through go, I wish I had. Okay, so we'll just keep this area nice and open. And we just move from one side to the other for a minute or two with the hands on the hips. You can feel into the little dimples in your hip bones and see if they can smoothly move forwards and backwards as if on rails. Getting that tailbone, letting that tailbone hang downwards towards the floor. As you slowly feel into this movement, you'll find the tailbone will sink that little bit lower. All right, Let's do a little bit of push mountain now then. So we're going to draw the hands forwards, we're going to bring them into the body. On the back one, we'll balance on the back leg. Breathe in, and on the out breath, we're going to change weight and push hands outwards. Here we go. Do a couple more times. And feel the elbows and the shoulders in this one. Brilliant. Bring everything back. Whilst you're on the front foot, change the back foot. Ready to bring the weight back. Bring everything in. This time, change this side. I'll just come across the screen a bit. Change that side. Bring the weight down here. Empty leg. Step to the diagonal. Here we go again. Hands in the dimples. Thumbs in the dimples. Move forwards and backwards. Check your alignment. Now's the time to make any little subtle movements. Sinking that tailbone down, have the tailbone pointing downwards, and feel the smooth as on rails movement between weight on one foot, weight on the other foot. And feel a nice distribution of weight across the feet, across the whole foot. Okay. Breathing deeply, here we go. So we're going to pick up the energy from the earth, breathing it in all the way up the body. Turning the hands over and right from the shoulders, and then push outwards. A nice big expansive movement in the chest and the shoulders. Top of the body stays upright at all times. So if I change size, okay, oh. Okay. Here we go. Lovely. The thing with going sideways is to settle down nicely whilst you're doing it. So hopefully that looks okay. Right, beautiful. So what I want to do now is the brush knee. I think I mentioned it last week. I never remember to put any notes on, but here we go. So we're going to, I think we're supposed to have done some walking as well. Yeah, so we'll start off with the walking and then we'll go to the brush knee. So because that makes, so the brush knee goes on from what we've just done. But in order to get into that position with the Laojia, it's quite nice to do the walking. So shut up, Paula. Heel off floor, hand up. Get a nice little combination going. Up we go. So get that nice coordination going. Bring the weight across. Place the empty leg down, change the weight across. Empty leg up, place down, change the weight. Lovely. So we're going to go forwards now. So one hand is up, the other hand is down. Shrugging all the way through the shoulders. Bring the hand up from behind the ear and then change the hands over. And you've done this many times before, so we should be able to go straight into this. Ears and change the weight, change the hands. So we're doing like a windmilling forwards, backwards. In the silk reel way. Nice big and expanse, opening up through the chest, bring a hand to the ear, and then as the one hand sinks, the other hand pushes forwards. Okay, let's do this with legs. So we're going to pick up the back leg, place it forwards, little step, and then change hands, change weight. Opening up through the back, pick the back leg up, place forwards, and then change hands, change weight. Picking up, place forwards, change hands. Going to go backwards now, so drawing the hand in, we pick the leg up, Bring it inwards, send it outwards, and then change the weight, the out breath. Breathing in, this is what I do, and breathing out. One last time. Beautiful, bring everything back together. Yes. So we'll start going to the transition between walking, wading forwards and doing the brush knee. So we're going to start with, we're going to take the hands, just as we were doing a moment ago, we're going to open those hands up. We're going to pick the back leg up and place it forwards. Change the hands. And bring the weight forward so we can turn that back leg a little bit. Then we're going to bring the weight back. And opening up through the shoulders. You're going to bring this hand forwards and then move down to brush the knee. Coming up to the bird's beak. Brush on through. And sit down. Lovely. Looks very good on there. So if we do that step again. So bring the hands, bring the weight across, empty footsteps forward. Change the hands, change the weight. Move this back leg to something a little bit more comfortable. Opening all the way up. Going to bring that weight back a bit. Bringing this hand in slightly. And then down we go. One hand to the ear, the other to the knee. Bringing up to the bird's beak. Sending the hand through. And sit down. Yay. Feeling nice and opening and relaxing. Like you got sat on something really nice and comfortable. And it just relaxes those hips that little bit further. Okay, so let's put this all together then. I did the whole of the first part last week. I intended to do it again during the week, and I will do. I will put the whole thing on. But let's carry on with what I managed to do last week, and see how we get on. Okay, so here we go. Feet together. Breathing in, breathing out, nice and relaxed. Dropping down, empty leg, picks up, places sideways. Bring the weight across. Nice and relaxed in the shoulders. Okay, here we go. Hands come up, back and down. To the side, weight one way, hands the other. Turn the hands over, change the weight, change the hands. Empty. Bring the weight across. Step forwards to the diagonal. Hands go down. Draw the weight forwards, release. Ready for Buddha attendant pounds mortar. And drop. One hand up, one hand down. Lazily tighten the coat. Bring the hands apart. We're ready for teapot. Sit. Feel the relaxation in the hips. Pushing them out in. Bird's beak. Single whip. And sit down. And silk reeling. Each turn. And step. I'll just go back a bit. Ready, but do a tender pounds mortar. And drop. One hand up, one hand down. Lazily, well, kind of lazily tying the coat again, although it doesn't say that way. Stepping back. white crane. Hands apart. Turn. And step. Going into brush knee. That's what we've done a moment ago. Opening up through those shoulders. Bringing the hand forward towards the ear. Brush the knee. Bird's beak. Open the hands apart and sit down. Get a nice relaxation there. You can always change, swap, change, see how you're doing. A little lift of the body, bring the hands down to the knee. That's whatever's comfortable for you. I'm doing quite a big stance today because I've been opening up my hips. And ready. Taking both hands to the side. And step. And step. And step. Opening up to the side again. And brush that knee again. Ready with the bird's beak. Opening up through the chest. And sitting down. Pushing out with both arms. Down to the knee. And I ran out of room. You can move in any time. Hands come down to the side again. We're going to step. Step. This time we're going to bring the hands, wrists together. And step. Send both hands apart. Bring the weight across. Bring the weight back. Ready for punching to the side. And punch. Release. Bring the hands over. We just missed this the other day. And now bring everything around. Ready, butter, tendon, pans, mortar. I think we might leave it there then. And drop. Bring both hands down. Up to shoulder height. Breathing out. Relax. Weight across. Empty foot. Just short, just a little bit short of the whole of the form. But if we can keep doing that, and let me know that's okay. And we'll keep doing that, and then I'll just move, hopefully next week, put the other bit on the end if you can keep up, if you're happy with that. Okay, so we're now going to do the 3 heel lifts. So bringing the feet hip width apart. You're nice and breathe in to dantian, softening through the hips, ankles and knees. Breathing in, bring the heels off the floor. Send the hands out wide, soften the elbows and knees. And again. One more time. Really feel the arms picking the heels off the floor. Well, the whole body actually. Lovely. Okay. So I got there then. Okay. We're just going to finish with leave the hips nice and wide, so a nice horse stance. And we're going to move the weight from one side to the other of the body, keeping the thumbs in the dimples, and just move very gracefully from one side to the other, nice and gentle. Relaxing the top half of the body, relaxing the chest. Allow the tailbone to point down towards the floor. Listening behind, tucking the chin in slightly. Okay, now we're going to start circling, bringing the weight forwards and then backwards. You know the drill. You do it with your eyes closed. Listening behind, keeping the top of the body upright. Allowing it to float above the hips as the hips relax. Really focus with your eyes closed, focus on the movement in your hips. Okay. And we're going to go back the other way, back the other direction. Feel for any tension and notice it, accept it, and then release. Lovely. Ooh, opening the eyes, bring the weight onto the one side, bring the feet back in. Okay. Bring the foot out slightly to hip width, shoulder width. Check down to your feet and consciously relax your knees and your hips, your elbows and your shoulders. And we're going to bring the head, so a little head roll right to finish it off. So bringing the head down to the chest. We're going to allow the head to float upwards. Following the eyes, big circle with the eyes. Feel an extension through that front of the chin area, below the chin. Front of the throat. Get there in the end. Allow the top of the body to get involved. Feel the weight change. And bring to stillness. Going back in the other direction. Starting small to begin with. Following the eyes around the room. Not stopping on anything. Just allow the eyes to roam freely. Softening in the shoulders and the jaw. One last roll. Play. Bring to stillness. Breathe in. On the out breath, allow the head to rise upwards again. Fantastic. Okay. I'll bring that heaven to earth one last time. Lovely, bring the weight across, feet together, and salute. Thank you.